go with no score. And that was a little contrary at the end of that round. I just can't quite understand what happened there. Marty Jones still angry. Roberts, on the other hand, clearly angry. So he's never trying to blame me for that. He started it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the second round, the first fall of the contest goes to Marty Jones.
Took Roberts right by surprise, and Roberts, just as he was taking over. This man, Marty Jones, he might be lighter, but he's so quick. 4 rounds to go. Marty Jones, the only one stripped from the waist up on the left there with the yellow tights, leading by 1 full the net.
Seconds away, round 3.
Something going on between these. I don't understand quite what it is. Very seldom see Marty Jones lean out through the ropes and argue with the crowd. I think they're blaming him for something that he believes Roberts did. Anyway, he's leading by 1 full the nil. That's great. So the first throw up the inside of that. Jones really going in strong on that foot too late, and much too late. Oh, surely Zakesh must stop. Delivering a few public warnings if that's going to continue. That must be stopped right from the beginning. It will spoil what otherwise can be a really great bout. And I know that both men would give anything to win this Dale Martin Heavyweight Challenge Trophy here. Got him on the way. Not as strong as Jones intended. Perfectly legal, that one. A neat throw from the ropes by Roberts. And another one coming up. No, Jones trying it this time. Side headlock stops him. Early Roberts there, but nobody seemed to know anything about it. Nice work. Roberts takes it on his arm, beautiful over the top of the side shoulder, and there's Roberts now with a chance to equalize. There it is. But just over 2 minutes into round 3, the equalizer to Pete Roberts, 1 each now.
Ladies and gentlemen, round 3 and the second fall of the match. An equalizing fall goes to the Super Destroyer, Pete Roberts.
For some reason, Pete Roberts decides to get out of the ring. There's the crowd enjoying this very much indeed. Why not? A great bout it is, the first 3 rounds anyway. But we're only halfway through the contest. 1 fall each, anything can happen.
Seconds away, round 4.
Round 4. Remember, Pete Roberts, the gear facing us now with the white boots. Very, very fast, quick equalizer the round after that. Marty Jones, the light heavyweight champion of Great Britain, on the right. Both of them wearing tights. It's not that easy. That's Jones. 1 fall each, 3 rounds to go. Low bump to the stomach by Roberts. And a little too early on the pickup. And hair as well. And he's taken so much that Roberts decides that he's going to have a little back. I think he might get a public warning for that. Certainly a very definite look on it. And Marty Jones, they think so too. Marty Jones finally gets back into the ring, not too happy about the treatment and that posting with the head. Double interlock. Opposite arm lever, inside leg front from the far leg of Roberts. Roberts in trouble here. Remember, 1 fall each. The next fall is the one that counts. Bout is over on the next score. So Roberts' left arm went through it a bit there. Let's see if Jones can follow it. Roberts waiting in the center of the ring. He says, come towards me. I don't want to carry the corner there. All on the ropes, this. Peter Zaka's doing his best to stop it and get the break that he was after.
Put him out. Put him out now.
Well, now it's Marty Jones going for that left wrist of Roberts. He's beaten it once, trying some more. But surely it's a public warning here. It had to be, especially from outside the ring.
Marty Jones, his first public warning.
And I would say not before time. A couple of minutes to go in the fourth. This is an important trophy. They want very bad this heavyweight challenge trophy presented by Del Martin Promotions. It's a lovely trophy and they both want it, but 1 or 2 of moves are going over the top here. Referee being as lenient as he possibly can. He doesn't want to spoil the bout, but at the same time he had to deliver a public warning on the chance there. Inside the other hand, okay. So the foot okay. Inside of the hand shot. The follow-up, not legal, and that's certainly not legal by Roberts. And a punch hold and slam, and the followed out with a back over into the throat. All legal except the original pickup, and that surely must be stopped. Roberts is getting away with murder here now. 1 minute to go in the fourth. Sweat there. He's putting a lot of straight arm left on that left arm again. And with 30 seconds to go, Roberts in trouble on that left arm. Marty Jones will go for it all he can. Feet, hands, forearms, everything. Ooh. Well, what that looked like to you, talk about an inch from here. 5, 6. Just 8 seconds now. And a headlock and triangle by Roberts, but he won't get anything from this one. On the bell now. Super Destroyer, Pete Roberts. That's Marty Clair's. Pete Roberts of Birmingham, now residing in Worcester, known as the Super Destroyer. He got that name, of course, when he was in Japan, fighting with the wrestling tag teams. He's been in Japan twice recently.
Round 5.
2 rounds to go. Still Roberts versus Jones, 1 fall each, and 1 public warning against Jones on the left there. Facing us now. Marty Jones, much heavier than his usual light heavyweight limit, but of course he'd soon train down to defend that title of his. The main thing the crowd really liking this bout, and why shouldn't they? Beautiful wrestling. It's getting a little over the top on certain occasions from early attacks. Cross press to Roberts. Couldn't hold it. But it has been some really fast, agile stuff from both men being heavyweights. Peter Zakash done very well, been very lenient, only delivered 1 public warning, when I think he should have done a couple more to Jones and several more to Roberts recently. But he's got away with it so far. Lovely posting by Jones, all the way across. No question about 2 of the greatest wrestlers in this country, these boys, this weight class. Lifting with the trunks, over the top, takes Don't know if he tried to say his own former suplex there, but it hurt him more than it did Roberts. Very top. Roberts would have been up and been allowed to. Up at 8. Roberts up finally, he was allowed to. But still Roberts worried about that left arm of his against the wrist. So it's a double arm now by Roberts. He may be trying a suplex idea there. On the ropes. Outside the ring as well. Away from the ring. And still Roberts. He's got away with it. Marty Jones saying, right, if the referee won't help me, I'll see if I can help myself. But not that time. Right drop landing on the middle rope with his feet. And the follow down with a full press, but too late. Anyway, the feet right through the ropes. Penultimate round, a couple minutes to go, and still very low, 1 each. And I would hate to bet on this one. Cross press, Marty Jones, nearly. Still a touch of cross press. And Zakash not allowing that stuff. Mentioned the breathing, but Roberts over the top of the top rope there. I think he's quite happy to get back in plenty of time. No problem.
7, 8. Get him back. All right, come on, let him up. Stand back and let him back. Come on, stand back. Come on out.
He won't get in while Jones is standing there. You can hardly blame him.
Come on over. Let him in now.
Peter Zakash may be smaller than these 2 big fellas, but he was a pretty useful welterweight wrestler in the Hungarian wrestling clubs before coming over to this country. And also over here many times we've seen him on television as a welterweight. Much too late. It really served him right there, Pete Roberts. Well, just under half a minute now in the 5th. Right through the ropes again, and attacking illegally on the apron. And still Roberts, no public warning against him. Just 8 seconds now. And 1 round to go after this one. Second public warning for Marty Jones at kick after the bell.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee gives Marty Jones his second and final public warning.
Well, that was very stupid of Jones there. Marty Jones of Chato, Manchester, the light heavyweight champion of Great Britain, and doesn't need to resort to moves like that. 2 public warnings against him now.
Seconds away for the 6th and final round.
1 fall each and 1 round to go. Pete Roberts on the right there. Left there, Marty Jones stripped from the waist up. And the lighter pair of tights. It's 5 pounds. Both pretty, if you're watching in black and white, it's going to be a little tricky unless you can see Marty Jones stripped above the waist. I think it's the best identification point. Round 6, 1 fall each. 2 public warnings against Jones. And the next score is the one that matters here for the Heavyweight Challenge Trophy, presented by the famous London promoters, Dale Martin. Beautiful trophy it is. We will see presented by one of these two. I was hoping Roberts would follow him up there, but Roberts much too wise for that. And Jones has hurt his wrist. Roberts going for that arm, backhand now. Landing hurt his arm, and Roberts spotted it immediately and went for a backhand. Taking Roberts over the top. Count by Peter Zarkash, very clear, using his fingers as well to sign here in case he can't hear. Roberts producing some well-timed backdrops here, and a flying tackle by Roberts, but he's mistimed it, and it's a holding press there by Pete Roberts, who's just inside the ropes, and he's got it. 1 minute, 35 seconds into the final round 6. Pete Roberts the winner by 2 falls to 1 over Marty Jones. And it's Roberts the one who will be presented with that great heavyweight challenge trophy. Your master of ceremonies, John Harris.
So, ladies and gentlemen, with the deciding fall coming in the final round, the winner by 2 to 1, the Super Destroyer, Pete Roberts.
Yes, but he couldn't follow it up as he intended. And this tremendous crowd here at the Wembley Arena. I don't think I've ever been ringside with so many people watching a wrestling bout. Really tremendous. Almost like Madison Square Garden here. Body checks off the ropes, but no effect this early. It's a cross press to the Spaniard. Plenty of time there. Had most of his weight. Pasto had most of his weight on the knees then, which doesn't help when you're trying to cross press a man. Less than a minute to go in the third. Seconds and a face-down knee drop by the Spaniard.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5,
12 seconds now. And it's the Spaniard doing pretty well at the end of this round. Weakening his man a bit, but it's right on the bell, and he's left it too late, and Sanders goes out to avoid any further punishment there, right on the bell of the thing. Well, Sanders, I think he went out there thinking that his man was going to follow up. He had no need to go out over the top there. He wasn't thrown over. But this young fella, very wise at this stage, and he really gets to know his opponent's methods to get out of the way when he can.
Second way, Rollerball.
9 rounds to go as we start round 4. Al Sanders, the holder of the European middleweight title. And the challenger, Chato Pasto of Spain, Valencia, getting a pounding now as at the start of round 4. Al Sanders really trying to come back into this. Yes, took him beautifully, going a little potent cross over the top. Very nearly, but not quite. And the Spaniard a bit lucky to get away with that one. He took him beautifully off the ropes. Perfect speed, and his man coming at him for that folding press over the top. Yes, nice move from opposite arm, but into the ropes. And an immediate break, we're told. He really is very good at taking the referee's orders here. Much with that arm lever. Listen, get his man onto his back. That's better, with the left knee at the back of the shoulder. There's a perfect example of some of the knockers of wrestling will say, why doesn't he jerk the arm and he must break it? Well, of course he must, but he gets nowhere with it. He does break an arm intentionally. When he limb intentionally, of course, he will be in real trouble. The Alliance Européenne to lutte de combat, and also, of course, he won't score. He will be disqualified instantly. So not much point in breaking a man's arm intentionally. Less than a minute now. The idea is to get a submission, if you can, without jerking the arm dangerously. Well, an important bout like this, a championship contest, the European title, I expect this vast crowd at Wembley Arena to have made more noise than this, but so far they've been very well behaved and very good applause coming from them on a good day. Nice to see. They appreciate the good, skillful stuff. Double leg Nelson, but no danger. And on the bell of round 4. Again, Chato Pasto was afraid to shake his opponent's hand. Very sporting fellow, this obviously. Not a word of English does he speak. Very difficult. I tried to speak to him in the dressing room before the bout, and I had to have John Harris, our master of ceremonies, who speaks very fluent Spanish, to help me get a word out of him at all.
Second away, round 5.
Start of round 5 with 8 rounds to go, and of course Chato Pasto ambition has been the European middleweight championship, and here this afternoon is his chance to get it. He's the one in the dark trunks on the left there, trying to take the title off the holder, Al Sanders. Double leg Nelson, and Sanders did that intentionally. His own fault. He walked right into it. Just 38 seconds into round 5, and it's Pasto with the first Good pinfall, but what a mistake by Sanders. He walked straight into trouble.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, in round 5, the first fall to the challenger, Chato Pasto.
Unfortunately for John Harris, his microphone not working as far as public address is concerned, but I think it's all right for you at home, which is all that worries us. Pasto then with the first pinfall finally in round 5, and what an easy one it was for him. He was hoping that Mal Sanders would go through and come on the inside. Sanders knew this, but still went, hoping he'd get out of trouble, but he didn't. Walked straight into trouble, and there's the first fall to Pasto.
Second way, round 6.
7 rounds to go as we start round 6. Sanders better not make a terrible mistake like that. Pasto at least waiting for his man to get up. And it's right over the top onto our table, landing on our very well covered sound box here. Nowhere near the monitors for him, but he's back in time, I think. Yes, he's up at 7. And no problem for either Sanders or the sound box, which is fortunately this afternoon covered by very thick foam rubber. And a darn good thing it was. Pasto really starting to take over this. You know, he really is getting dangerous, this boy, and Sanders must know it. He's done for the cross press, and he needs this one. And Sanders now coming back. Yes, double hammer to the stomach. The drop kick landed well, the right foot landed well, the left foot missed onto the shoulder. Sanders really a little bit angry now is what happens. He's angry with himself mostly at falling for that terribly simple fall that he gave his opponent in the last round. And a crutch hold slam by Pasto. Cross press again, but again takes his knees too high and takes the weight of his body on them, not putting the cross press weight necessary to hold him down. For Sanders' sake, of course, let's hope he keeps doing. Nice crossbody. Oh, a swinging backbreaker. We haven't seen that since Julien Maurice, the French lightweight champion, who was so brilliant at that move. Very few wrestlers use that. Local fans may be able to go back as far as even René Benchamoul, the famous French middleweight champion, who did the same swinging backbreaker as Julien Maurice. It's definitely a continental move, very seldom seen over here. But it's a good backbreaking finish. Seconds to go. Round 6. Again the drop kick landed well with the right foot. Nicely. Flying head scissors throw. But he's only got 3 seconds to follow it up. Drop kick just came before the bell. So, we're halfway through this bout. And now Sanders had better do something fairly quickly to get back into this now. He's in trouble. He's down. He's trailing by 1 fall. And this superstar boy from Morden, brilliant though he has become in only the 2 or 3 years that he's been a pro, he's up against an experienced man here this afternoon.
It's second way, round 7.
He's going to have more trouble to get back into this bout. Sanders in light gear. Light boots. And trailing by 1 fall, gained in the 5th round. Again, the attempted knee drop, but it dropped on the side rather than the back. But Sanders visually slowing that down. It really is. Almost a suplex there. And ooh, a counter 2, that was so near. Sanders so nearly had his chips down. Really was really curtains then for Mel Sanders. Marty trying. Good one, but he got it right on his feet for Sanders. Beautiful. Sanders looks at him and can't understand how he did it. And applause for it. Timing perfection. And it was right on his feet. 2 minutes to go in the 7th. Folding press attempt, very near the ropes. But still, Brian Crabtree, the referee, hasn't had a warning to give to either man. Even a private one. He smiles as the Spaniard apologizes for going a little too quick there, realizing that he's touch spot. Sanders going over the top, and it's the Spaniard caught him on a cross press, but not allowed. Not part of the same move, much too long in between the throw and the follow. Clutch hold again. Doesn't bother to slam him. Oh, no. He won't be allowed to get away with it. I don't quite understand the English, of course, that Brian Crabtree or anybody else, he doesn't speak a word of it, but having a little problem then, so he stepped back there, and it was probably not quite so necessary as the last time. Stomach press. And Sanders expecting to go over the top then, got caught with the button. 30 seconds to go in the 7th. Too early. Oh, no. And that's the first private warning that anybody has got, I think. Sanders getting a little bit excited, trying to follow up something far too quick. And just a few seconds left. Inside the forearm as the bell goes to end round 7. Well, he's doing all right so far. It's Chato Pasto from Valencia. There's no question about it. He's leading by 1 fall. He's stayed there quite happily, and he seems to really be dictating most of this at the moment. The seconds, I don't know whether he's talking to them or not, whether he can speak Spanish, but seems to be having a conversation there. Anyway, Spanish boy doing pretty well up to now, but still Mel Sanders has got 5 rounds in which to come back as we start round 8. Inside of the forearm, perfectly all right, yes. He keeps apologizing, looking around at the ref as if he's done something wrong, the Spanish boy, because not quite sure that what he got ticked off for this time. Behind it, the throat. And posting. Good angle with that. The follow down the cross press. Sanders got a chance now. 2, 3. He's got it. There's the equalizer in the 8th. And it just took him 51 seconds.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the 8th round, an equalizing fall to the champion, Superstar Sanders.
Well, the Spaniard and his corner not being quite so happy, but this boy looking a great deal more confident now. Why not? He's back in the bout now with 4 rounds to go. He got that very neatly indeed, and a very quick cross press after the throw over came quickly enough to get him the equalizer.
Seconds away, round 9.
Round 9, 4 to go, 1 fall each now. Sanders the holder in the light gear on the right versus Pasto from Spain, the challenger.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Cross button, and a cross press again, but again the Spanish boy leaves his knees so far up there that he just loses a chance to put the weight on his opponent. Sanders had quite a rope burn on the left-hand side of his chest that will probably catch, just above the top of the rib cage there. He must have been turned after a posting there. I don't suppose he's even noticed it. Far too busy with other thoughts, I imagine. Oh, mistimed that. Monkey climb. Again takes it on his feet. Again the monkey climb attempted, brings his man down, but he couldn't bring his man down. They follow up. Didn't come. The flying butt, but this time Sanders holds him beautifully. Coming with a shoulder press from this. Not straight, but the second time he's straight, he's got the arms held, and it's it. That is it. Sanders has retained the title in 1 minute, 14 seconds of round 9. Sanders, the holder of the title, and the winner by 2 falls to 1. And a smile on the Spaniard's face as he goes to congratulate his opponent. So master of ceremonies, John Harris.
Ladies and gentlemen, with the deciding fall in the 9th round, the match goes to the man who is still the European middleweight champion, Superstar Sanders.
And according in the other corner is none less than Chato Pasto, applauding his opponent.
Ladies and gentlemen, show your appreciation, as I'm sure you will. The loser on this occasion, the challenger, from Spain, Chato Pasto.
He's the one that puts the belt back onto the champion's waist. We can find which way up the pole.
Ladies and gentlemen, while the Spanish lad fastens the belt round the waist of Superstar Sanders, presented with a bouquet, the editor of the wrestling magazines, Mr. Russell Logan.
Second way, round 2.
So Tony Sinclair's been around quite a bit, and so, of course, is his opponent, Lenny Hurst, who only recently returned from Canada and the United States after 6 years in North America. And we used to see him quite a bit on television before he left, but I think this is the 3rd or 4th time we've seen him since his return. Let's see what trouble he can give Tony Sinclair in this bout immediately prior to the one between Big Daddy and John Quinn, of course, that the crowd is getting a little impatient for. They've been waiting a long time for that one. So a perfect arm lock. See the way that Todd Sinclair's got that locked off. His clenched fist right at the elbow, just stopping sliding out. Cross buttock, but I'm afraid he's still in the armlock. No, Tony Sinclair decided to release it, and he shouldn't have, because his man is now clear. Oh, caught him well, Lenny Hurst, with that butt, as he came well off the ropes. Speed. As he has his man with him over the public like Nelson, but folding press now to Lenny Hurst. And has he got the Sinclair arms? He may have them. He has got them. And the well, I would have bet anything against that happening. 1 minute 34 seconds into round 2, and the first fall to Lenny Hurst.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round 2, the first fall of the match goes to Lenny Hurst.
In fact, so surprising was it that the timekeeper had to give out the result because our master of ceremonies seems to have disappeared for the moment. I'm sure he didn't expect it that way round anyway. 4 rounds to go. And it's Lenny Hurst, probably a little surprised himself.
Second way, round 3.
Round 3, 4 to go. goes down from there, but he certainly is causing Sinclair a little surprise here and there so far, isn't it? One fall up, Hurst. The flower trunks, like trunks. Real wrench there. Really thought he was going for a posting on Sinclair. Got the shoulder wrench instead. Stopped him turned dead in his tracks. He's up now for it. He often takes a full breather to a full count. Hurst doing extremely well. Really surprising everybody here at ringside. And probably Sinclair with it. He's caught him again. Cross press now, Hurst. Chance for a 2-0. And Joe D'Orazio gets the aftermath of that one. Yes, beautifully done by Sinclair over the top nicely. Shoulder press. And referee right upside down to get the count. D'Orazio right in the ropes, upside down, and 2 minutes, 24 seconds in the round 3. Sinclair comes back with the equalizing fall. And Master of Ceremonies, John Harris, is back to announce this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, round 3 and an equalizing fall in favor of Tony Sinclair.
Obviously a bit worried by that early fall by his opponent, but much more confident now he's back level with 3 rounds to go. And Hurst racing across the ring, but still hands wet. He's asking for his towel. Okay now, says Sinclair, handshake, and here we go again to start right from scratch once more, 1 fall each. Shoulder press, there it is. 2. Gets a count of 2, but Sinclair manages to complete the rollout. Drop kick to Hurst. 5, 6. Sinclair may be back in the bout with that equalizer in round 3, but he's certainly not getting all his own way. Side headlock now, Hurst. So, grapevine. This doesn't do him much good from the side position. But the knee drop does do Sinclair's good.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Heels on the chin.
7.
Trying to get this man off. Wouldn't count. finger in here. It's Hurst with 2 minutes to go in the fourth, trying to break that restless finish. Not bet against it. Not even allowed a third try. And there's the try. He was trying to hurt St. Clair's back, and he's got the same back trouble himself, and out he goes into the ringside, the opposite side of the ring to us, where all the photographers are for these great bouts on here this afternoon. Folding press, Hurst, another chance. St. Clair now knows that Hurst back is worrying. Probably play.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Just less than a minute to go. Cross press to St. Clair. Thrown off in time.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Again the crotch hold, but this time Hurst stops it. Grabbing his opponent's leg just in time. Pressure off. And a real mix-up there. I think the referee to sort that one out. Sporting action by Hurst. Opening his mind out of focus. This is really worth thinking the referee nearly out of the ring on the impact of that one. Just surprise on Joe Dorazio's face then as he bounced off the ropes himself. That posting. 5 seconds to go. So Lenny Hurst, who's got a few back weakness in that line. Lenny Hurst, who has been a pro since 1967. Brookstein United, amateur wrestling club, a couple of years, coached by Jack Ingle. As I said earlier, he's returned from a long spell in the United States, so it's nice to see him back doing so well. Round 5, 2 rounds to go. 1 fall each, these two men. And St. Clair certainly not having it all his own way, as I personally thought he probably would. Full Boston crab now, except the Hurst's left arm is underneath, taking some of the pressure. No, it isn't. Hurst doing work, taking on his head and neck there. Sort of a half of the bridge there. And he's got his one over, double leg Nelson. A chance to St. Clair, but the folding press came first to Lenny Hurst. Excellent move. That would have been a great move if he got the fall with it. And so far off it. So they're really posting each other now. This time he stopped it. Oh, that's the knee. Looks rough, but perfectly legal. And Hurst does the same. There's the butt that lands on the head, and the crutch hold and slam over the top. And the cross press follow up by St. Clair. Has he got him? 3, he's got him. The winner in just 1 minute, 22 seconds into round 5. St. Clair the winner by 2 falls to 1 over Lenny Hurst. But a wonderful effort by the boy from Jamaica, John Harris.
Ladies and gentlemen, your applause for the winner by 2 to 1, the British champion, Tony Sinclair. And equally warmly, for the loser, Lenny Hurst, the Jamaican kid. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that we are expecting the contestants for tonight's main event.
to a beginning. If the bout turns out to be anything as exciting as that start, then we're in for quite a session here. No rounds, no time limit, no falls, no submissions. Just a knockout will decide this winner. And when the referee, Peter Zacklash, has finished checking over Quinn and Big Daddy, this is the one for whom which everybody is waiting for so long. Can Big Daddy do it against this big mouth from North America and his mentor along with him, Giant Haystacks, who's his tag partner from now on. So here we go. No rounds, no time limit. The first one to take a count of 10 is the loser. That is it. And he's trying the body check to come. This time he's going to have problems with that. Oh well. And Haystacks down in the right-hand corner of your screen there. His mentor outside the ring. I hope they both don't come on our table, I'll tell you that. It's going to be a combination of around 50 stone or so. 48 stone or whatever. Brian Crabtree, the other side, the referee, who's not refereeing this particular bout, but he just got a forearm smash, and he's down there in trouble. Shouting for Big Daddy. Clutch hold, Big Daddy, slam. And the crowd standing up and going mad. This packed Wembley Arena, screaming for Big Daddy to do more. A row of 6 photographers right at ringside taking this. I've never seen so many people at a wrestling tournament. This is really something special, this Wembley Arena date. But can Big Daddy do it? Or will Quinn, who's a mighty big, powerful man. Nice back dropping. Big Daddy goes back on top of him, on top of his head. And the count, 6, 7, 8, and he's gone, he's gone! Well, how about that? In just 1 minute, 42 seconds of this no-round contest. That's all it took Big Daddy to drop him over the back from the back drop and land on him. I don't know whether his neck's broken, whatever it is, he's not moving from there for a while. Peter Zacklash amazed as he counted the 10 men. In just 1 minute, 42 seconds, and that includes 10 seconds of the count. John Harris trying to get an announcement made here as the packed crowd converge onto the ring. And the Pearly Queen holding up Big Daddy's hand while Pearly King holds up the other one. And brother Brian Crabtree, Big Daddy, Giant Haystacks not looking so happy at all.
We have the stretcher from the St. John's ambulance, please. The stretcher, please.
And St. John ambulance being called now because Quinn hasn't moved since that 1 minute 42 seconds was up. To the count of 10 finished, he hasn't moved. There's no sign of him at all in getting up from there at the moment. What a session that turned out to be, and so quick. Everybody is here at this packed Wembley Arena. Sure you're at home or even standing up in front of your television sets. Whatever Haystack says, that is the end of that little argument, and Big Daddy has won it very, very convincingly indeed in 1 minute 42 seconds. With that, it's goodbye from all of us here at the Wembley Arena. Have a good week. Till next week.
show your appreciation, the winner of the contest on the knockout, Big Daddy. Ladies and gentlemen, a few words from Big Daddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Big Daddy, and I would like to say this to all you fabulous, wonderful people. From Big Daddy to each and every one of you, thank you, and God bless every one of you.
This is a heavyweight contest, a match over 40 minutes. 8 rounds, 5 minutes each round, with 2 falls, 2 submissions, or a knockout deciding. Ladies and gentlemen, in the blue corner on my left, we ask you to welcome the all-action classic star from the north, Ray Steele. And ladies and gentlemen, in the red corner on my right, his opponent, I'm sure you will equally warmly welcome Wayne Bridges. And your referee, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Joe D'Orazio.
Grapple fans, good afternoon to you and welcome to the Wembley Arena, another freestyle wrestling session. And it's a heavyweight bout that starts off the program this afternoon. Wayne Bridges from Gillingham and Kent, 17 stone 6. And his opponent from there, 15 stone 12, with blonde hair, Ray Steele of Tingley, Yorkshire. Now I believe residing in Wakefield. I think the blonde hair of Steele will help us identify, and of course is giving away a lot of weight anyway, very well, 1.5 stone. And his trunks are slightly darker. They're pitch black if you're watching in black and white. And you can't see the hair. Joe D'Orazio, referee, Joe D'Orazio of London. And this bout is an 8 5-minute round contest. With 2 falls, 2 submissions or a knockout to decide the winner. Wayne Bridges might not find it so easy as he thinks he probably will with the extra 1.5 weight advantage here, because Ray Steele is such a fast-moving heavyweight. He might have a lot of problems, Bridges. Side headlock to Steele. I haven't seen much of Ray Steele lately. I don't know why, because he's one of the finest heavyweights in the country. He wrestles quite a bit up north, but not so much on television for the last few months. I don't know why. If he puts up a good show against the heavier Wayne Bridges, he probably will make the promoters, force the promoters to book him again on a televised tape. First round of 8. Neither attempted a pinfall or submission chance yet. And naturally a bit earlier as they set their sights. Neat. Finger on the back of the net, giving a single leg Boston style to the hold, although it's not a Boston. So again, the double-handed wrist lever that Steele seems to be relying on so far in this early round. Oh, yes. Caught him really well. Just a minute left in the first. And Wayne Bridges didn't like that one bit, that knee coming up under his chin and his jaw. Really came back fast then. Lock to Steele, leaving his right hand free to go for the face bar. And there's going to be quite a few power struggles here in this bout. They've got about 7 seconds to go. So neither of them won that little strength battle because the bell intervenes. We follow Ray Steele over his corner. 15 stone 12 of Ray Steele. Very agile, fit man indeed. Won a lot of titles before he became a pro in 1969. Although he had an unfortunate beginning by breaking his nose in his first pro bout. Round 2. And no score with 7 rounds to go. Means when you get on Wayne Bridges. Steele going out of it. Come back all right, but he lost the side headlock very quickly when Bridges decided. Can he take his man? The double leg Nelson is on, but he couldn't hold it. Anything like hold it. Count of 1.5 there. Grapevine from the front, touches Steele. Opposite arm lever. Leaving Wayne Bridges' left arm free only. Because the right leg's taking the balance. He can't move that. The way to get out of that, if you can do it. Full strength and Steele, I promise you. holding press, got the arm set, but the body scissors stopped him cold. Still there, the body scissors. Just an extra grip, but he wants his man to go back. See if Bridges tries that again. Bridges doesn't want to try the shoulder press again, trying to lift from there. The crotch hold is on the slam. And the follow down with a cross press. Nearest yet to a pinfall from Wayne Bridges, but he got a count of two, a 2+ really there. In fact, the referee's hand was on his way down for the 3. Double interlock. Bridge, if you pardon the expression. Restless bridge. Now taking the head off. And more strength backwards. Judge trying to hold there. Yes, he shouldn't have done that, Steele. So near the ropes, but Wayne Bridges getting out just to help his man back. I thought he was going to, but Steele was back too fast for him. But there is falling down by Bridges anyway, with 1 minute to go in the second. So it'll lay out an arm lever. I always think that's one of those dangerous moves in wrestling. Arm lever against the joint, over the shoulder now to Steele, lifting Bridges 17 stone 6 right off the back. Beautifully on the way by Steele. Very neat, but I'm afraid he's left it a bit late. He's only a couple of seconds left in the round. Unfortunate for Steele, that. Excellent trip. Got his leg in the lock, folded leg, but Bridges got out of it and pushed the battle. Very nice. For him, Wayne Bridges, now the build from London, where he's living at the moment. Formerly, of course, from Gillingham. Camped 17 stone 6 of him. Turned pro in the late 60s, and who runs his own public house in Clapham. Round 3, 6 rounds to go and no score. 2 falls to decide this heavyweight contest. Preliminary bout here at the Wembley Arena between Wayne Bridges and Ray Steele. Bridges of Gillingham, Ray Steele of Yorkshire. Steele, the blonde, we waited 15 stone 12, giving away a stone and a half to Bridges this afternoon. And this bout developing into a pretty good preliminary contest. Of course, we know that the next one is the one that everybody's waiting for, the third final of the tournament for the vacant welterweight title of Great Britain between Jim Briggs and Steve Gray. For the third time of asking, they meet after this bout. 2 draws so far, and so far there hasn't been any results. 1-1 draw twice, and of course nobody has that welterweight belt at the moment. Still lying vacant, left vacant by Dynamite Kid, of course, who went into a higher weight bracket and left the country anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bridges reaching for the crotch hold, but Steele backed away nicely. Stop the post. Some knees are coming up to the doors. He got the clutch hold that time. And the slam, a follow down, cross press, heavy hold. He can hold him. There it is. Bridges the first fall, and it just took him 1 minute, 39 seconds of round 4. The master of ceremonies for the afternoon's program, John Harris.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the third round, the first fall of the contest in favor of Ray Steele. My apologies, I'm going to apologize, ladies and gentlemen, in favor of Ray Bridges.
John Harris apologizing to Ray Bridges for the wrong corner, the first fall, which of course can happen to anybody. 5 rounds to go. Bridges leading Steele by 1-4-0. Now can Steele get back into this box? Knowing him, he's quite determined to do his utmost to try that.
4, 5, 6.
There, Hug, Bridges. And Steele, the one with the blonde hair. Yorkshireman, Ray Steele. Double wrist lock in a backhand position to Steele. Release the wrist lock, but the backhammer is still on and locked off into a hammer lock. Opposite arm, trying to turn his man back to canvas, giving himself a chance at the shoulder blades down for 3. There they are, but only for 2. Bridges is a little too powerful, enormous physique, this man. I was saying earlier, he runs a pub in Clapham. I should hate to get in trouble in his pub. That's the way not to deliver a drop kick. A very bad landing for Steele there. And he's landed badly on the back of his neck. And I wouldn't be at all surprised with Wayne Bridges leading by 1. Oh no, he's putting it on a little bit. Very neat Steele. Got Bridges full there and almost got the equalizer. But he still hurt himself, but at least he drew Bridges towards him there. Bridges thinking he'd got him really in trouble. He still has a little bit of worry about that head, but who wouldn't after that fall? But not quite so much as he was trying to put over to Wayne Bridges there. Unlock still on to Bridges. And a neat little deliberate grapevine by Steele happens Bridges' left leg. Bridges not too worried by it because he couldn't be forced. The unlock is still there. It's right over the top, the way out of an arm lock, the only way for certain, and he almost got caught in the head scissors, but Bridges had to let him go from there. Less than 2 minutes to go in the 4th. Side head chancery. Oh, he released the chance again. A bit lucky there. He was fairly quick about it, but dangerous.
5, 6, 7.
That's taking Bridges over a folding press, but the feet through the ropes. Steele trying the side headlock this time, with Bridges going for the left knee to try and drop him on it. There's the drop. Knee to needle.
3, 4, 5.
Actually, the damage happens generally just below the kneecap. But, Steele really turned on that one. Folded leg. Half a minute to go now.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Diving butt, caught him about chest height, and there'll be hardly time for Steele really to get up in this round anyway. So Ray Steele was saying earlier how bad luck he had in his very first professional bout. He had his nose broken, right eye very badly cut with 5 stitches, and that was only in his third pro fight. So the first 3 bouts must have been a bit rough for him as a pro. But he's forgotten all about that now, and he takes any amount of punishment. As you can see from this bout so far, from a much heavier Wayne Bridges right there. 4 rounds to go, and Bridges leading Steele, the blonde Yorkshireman, by 1 fall the minute. Hold, but he's going to get this one. Not too near from it. Steele's feet. Oh, nice suplex there by Steele. Can he hold it? His shoulders are down. 3. He's got it. There's the equalizer in round 5. Just took Ray Steele 51 seconds in round 5 to get an equalizing for 1 each.
Ladies and gentlemen, round 5, the second fall of the contest, and equalizer goes to Ray Steele.
So, 3 rounds to go, 1 fall each. I wouldn't like to bet on this one. Bridges with the weight advantage, Steele with tremendous speed. Not that Bridges is any means slow, but Steele is so ultra-fast. And even giving away a stone and a half to the Gillingham man.
5, 6.
I think his speed could possibly bring a surprise hit. Next 3 rounds were tense. And following this bout, of course, the one that I'm sure all of you at home are waiting for, and I certainly. The final of the tournament for the vacant welterweight title of Great Britain, which of course has been fought twice on television, ending up both times in a 1-1 draw. This is the last time, because this time there will be no rounds, and the first fall will win it. And if by any chance there's no fall this occasion, then the winner will be decided by the referee on points. One of the few times a points decision comes into wrestling at all.
4, 5.
Well, nasty crash from both of the point of view. 6. Steele up, Bridges up 9. Double arm for Bridges, and the shoulder press that's firm. There he is. And the big man from Gillingham gets the winner 2 falls to 1 in 1 minute 27 seconds of round 6. A good bout by both men. John Harris.
Ladies and gentlemen, with the deciding fall coming in the 6th round, the winner, Wayne Bridges. Ladies and gentlemen, we will show your appreciation of the loser on this occasion, Ray Steele.
wasn't doing
Once
it.
again, White Bridges and Rice. to decide finally the vacant welterweight wrestling championship of Great Britain and the belt which accompanies it, held by a referee. The conditions of the match are that there are no rounds, but there is a time limit of 30 minutes, and the first wrestler within 30 minutes to gain a pinfall or a submission or a knockout will win the contest. And at the end of 30 minutes, if there has been no such score, then the result will be decided by the referee on close decision. Ladies and gentlemen, in the blue corner on my left, we welcome the European lightweight wrestling champion, his opponent, the London star, the lightweight champion of Great Britain, Steele. And your referee, Mr. Peter Zakash.
Thank you, John Harris. And as you heard John Harris say, just to reiterate, the first fall, submission or knockout, decides the winner of this, but there are no rounds. The fight is over 30 minutes. And if there is no score at the end of that time, the referee will decide 1 point. Steve Gray of Peckham, southeast London, at 11 stone 6, way above his lightweight, British lightweight limit, which the title he holds, of course. Jim Brates also well above his European lightweight bracket, which he holds. He's at 11 stone 7, so nothing in it weight-wise, and easily identifiable. Steve Gray, silver boots on the right, plain black trunks. Here's the Southerner against Jim Brates of Bradford. Peter Zakash, the referee that has got to decide this on points if there is no score in this main contest of the afternoon. 30 minutes of wrestling non-stop. Unless a fall interrupts it, of course. These two men have fought their way through about 32 welterweights to get to the final of this tournament for the vacant title held originally by Dynamite Kid, who went into an upper weight bracket and has left the country, and therefore it became vacant. 32 men of different nationalities fought for in this tournament, and these two came to the final. A month or two ago, we saw them on television, 1-1 draw. A few weeks back, again, it was a 1-1 draw. This time, we've got to have a result. The promoter, Max Crabtree, is quite determined. The great promotions that there will not be a fourth bout to decide this welterweight belt. One of these men will go out of this ring at the end of this bout wearing what is for sure. Fellow at ringside wearing GB, and I won't help him here because they're both British, but a packed crowd here, and I've never seen so many people. It really is tremendous, being surrounded in a wrestling place around the arena by so many people. Must be very nearly 10,000 people. And Jim Brates has already started his special arm lever, which is known as the Brates Special. And the look from it often gets a submission, and if he gets a submission this time, he's won the bout. Gray managing with his feet to keep on either side of the body, and she was so worried, that lady, wasn't she? She really thought that was it. I must admit, I was along with her for a time. And now it's Gray's turn. He's got a chance now to get a submission out of Brates. But Brates, rather like Gray, will take anything here today. Even if they let the limb break, I think they would not submit on this occasion. After going through all this long tournament and 2 finals before it, to go on a submission would be really terrible. Those feet are pressing the ears, and Brates doesn't like it, and that almost looked like a punch to the face there. Gray certainly thinks it was the bridge of his nose. Not even a stranglehold there, sort of a headlock, semi-stranglehold that didn't really work, and should let Gray out of it pretty easily. 5 minutes gone. And Greg's throwing the double leg Nelson far too early for that with these lighter fellas. Oh, yes. Reaching up to get the double leg Nelson. Breaks goes, but goes too far and gets out of trouble. Clearly in Greg's eyes. They're all laughing because they're all for Gray anyway. This is a southerner and Wembley Arena has to be down south. I'm sure there are plenty of you at home up north screaming just as loud as they are for breaks. South battles. I'm in trouble at ringside here this afternoon because I'm completely surrounded by Northerners. Our director, John Hamilton, is from Hull, and our floor manager sitting right next to me on the left, Jerry Chambers, is also from somewhere up in Yorkshire. Just a question now of whether the great submission special can wear Gray down. But first, Breaks will certainly try it. He's tried it once already in the first few minutes. And lovely credit, a beautiful time, holding first from the side. And Breaks out. It's the nearest yet for Gray. I don't know whether that was a look of disappointed on those ringside seaters' faces there, or fright that their man was going to lose, but certainly was fairly near for Steve Gray. The hands under the chin, holding the right knee through the blades, between the shoulder blades there, but not really a pro wrestling hold at all. That looked not quite like a regular hand there. Like the first two. Oh, yes, caught him. They want to do it again, Breaks. Right on the nose, the inside of the forearm, Gray there. Going in low, but not quick enough, and it's a shoulder press there for Gray. Well, it's going from one side to the other here, the advantage. Breaks, after he's done all his quick inside punches or illegal moves, always tries for a handshake to try and cool his opponent down from retaliation. Bringing his hand out to him. The insist is Gray. That's all Breaks to it for, just to try and get him in the areas. All these points, of course, adding up for both men should this end in a draw at the end of 30 minutes. The referee's right in there. He's got to keep that score. Which isn't easy in the wrestling ring. I suppose it's that easy in a boxing ring either, but so there he is again. Breaks with his special arm lever. The way he holds that arm and he tries to lift his man from it. Agonizing looking position and a possible, very possible submission. There it is again, but again Gray's feet on the side of Breaks' trunks, trying to take some of the weight off. Gray going right on the top. He needs to take all the pressure off. And he was quick enough to come to a double arm too, over the top for a shoulder press. That's quite easy. Oh, wow. keep his voice there. 10 minutes gone. So we're 1/3 away through this bout. There's the finger in the mouth. And he's arguing with the referee so that he won't look at the mouth, of course, but Zakash is now suspicious, and of course he has to take it off. I don't know whose side they're on, but they're looking pretty worried about it. Title bout, Zakash will stand no nonsense at all like that. Breaks goes for that submission. They're reaching towards it. Zakash reminding him that the first move was all right, but the second follow-up was not. You see some flashes from 5 or 6 photographers at the ringside, the other side of the house on the court there. Yes, we find out finally who is going to wear that welterweight crown, that British welterweight crown at the end of the 5 years. Again, he breaks finger as he argues with the ref and keeps his man blind side of the referee. But Peter Zakash, once again, accidentally standing in an arm lever there with his man on the ropes. Peter Zakash, of course, the referee here today, is pretty successful welterweight in his own right, so he knows quite a few of the tricks. The bottom rope. Touching him on the way with a foot, and another one. Again, goes for the left leg, now single leg Boston Gray. He doesn't know. And Gray's going to try a special, but he's far too near the ropes for that one. He cannot hope to get a surfboard from that angle. He looks his man, he'll just go straight back into the ropes. Little chance of getting a submission before he does. There's no way he could turn his man towards the center of the ring. He'll have to quit. Pretty lucky for Jim Blakes that he was facing that way at the time. That's the forehead, caught him right on the rails there. Coming in really close, and he gets one for his hands there. Breaks up, but a little shaky. And Gray trying to go in and finish it off now with a drop kick. Gray's getting clear out onto the bottom rope to get out of trouble. And he's getting counted. Couldn't tell for sure that was a punch. Blake's happy to take a breather for a moment, I should think. And Gray underneath the bottom rope now. His head, sure he'll get the ropes break order saved from the ref. No, Blake's let him go. So is there any future in that one? And a public warning, folks. first public warning on 15 minutes, just halfway through this bout. With, of course, no score, because the first score will finish the contest automatically. That wasn't fair at all. Doing the back hammer on, the hammer lock on, rather, from the top there breaks. Goes on the way to counter it, to the left. But his arm is dangerously in that hammer lock. The referee won't like that one. He's a bit mad with Breaks for some of his inside moves. But the referee warns him privately, but warns him about that. Ooh, that's how good he feels it too. That's a rope burn with a difference, that one. Must know you'll never get great at those. That's trying to hold on. They're still going to try it again. It's a neat rollout at Steve Gray's now. And let's see if Gray can show Breaks how it should be done. Now, Breaks can do it too. But he was a little bit too cocky with it, and the follow-up came. His back was towards his back. All kinds of complaints coming from Jim Breaks, of course, as usual. Still checking the teeth. Bar now from Gray. Inside of the forearm, perfectly legal, says the referee, Zacklash. And that Breaks nose really getting a pummeling there. Didn't finish off too good either. No sign of blood from Breaks' nose after that pummeling. And it's never worried him too much. He hasn't had a bone in that nose for a long time. He can press it right flat into his face without even noticing it. Hammer to Jim Breaks, and landed Gray right on the back hand. And again the Breaks special. And the lift from it. Jim Gray tries to take some of the pressure off by the elbow and the feet. Sliding down the back, trying to get his man over to follow up double leg Nelson. There it is. But the the double arm again breaks. Keeper suplex there. Hands up with the backhammer because he missed the opposite arm. Taking a bit of a breather as he holds this on. There's There's the 20-minute call from the timekeeper, and 10 minutes, of course, to go. And they're so even, these two, that more and more it looks possible for the referee to have to make a points decision here. Over the top, Gray. Nasty double leg Nelson. Blake's right shoulder leg comes off almost before it lands. Obviously thinks that submission is his best chance. The weaken that left arm will set Gray up, he believes, for a break special, maybe following it. So remember, Breaks has one public warning against him. He's given to him 15 minutes. Straight on, left arm now for Gray. Nice drop kick. Didn't hit as hard as Gray wanted to. Moved the photographers a bit faster, just outside the ring. Should have, at the point of going with it, an Irish whip, was to save that. Sudden stop. Again, Bates goes for his double arm. And try a suplex this time. He put the finger interlock there for some reason. He's given up the idea of a suplex and the double arm. And it's Gray. Breaks arm in a special now. His own special. And there it is again. Still Gray will not submit from this if he can possibly. He really has got to be at agony before you submit from this. Give up that welterweight belt. He's going to have to, ever since the start of this tournament. He has holding fast quick, very quick. Oh, that was really a surprise take. That was. Breaks knows it. It's becoming a fight now. Really both the nations have this injury. Gray starts it on Breaks his left arm. Now the great special being worked on him again. Gray hasn't tried to lift him in this yet. Works. So, 25 minutes gone. minutes to go in this bout, and more, it looks as though Peter Zakash is going to have to give his crunch decision on this bout. It looks very like another draw at the moment. Less than 5 minutes to go. Nicely underneath. Going to the edge, but too late, and he's dragging over the top of the shoulder press, but he can't hold it. Oh, both men have tried so many of their own specialty moves to trick the other man into a quick fall, to no avail up to now. Gray thinking of that left arm, but not for the same reason this time. Maybe this time. Oh, yes, the wrench. Shoulder wrench, tapping short of the posting. And Gray still going for the left arm, and there's the... yes, he's still going to try it. Very near the ropes. Another wrench rather than a great special. Still persisting with that left arm. And his of the ring right on top of us here. Very suddenly. I don't know whether he lost his balance or what, but he certainly came out very quickly indeed. And Gray in trouble out here under a table. And don't tell me that a bout like this, just about 26 and a half minutes gone, and Gray still lying on our table here and in trouble. Referee leaning down over him. And of course the crowd coming round and not giving him much room. Maybe I better get out of the way too, move along and see if the St. John ambulance men can get in here. Oh, what an unfortunate finish. There really is unfortunate finish if breaks his one on a technical knockout like this. Very bad luck for Gray. And of course he won't get another chance very quickly, I'm afraid. John Harris.
The referee has no alternative because of the injury to Steve Gray to stop the contest, and the verdict therefore goes to Jim Briggs.
So it's Jim Briggs, the winner, the new British welterweight champion, taking it an extraordinary, unfortunate way with just 3 minutes and a bit to go in this 30-minute contest.
The referee hands to Jim Briggs the welterweight championship of Great Britain, the belt, and from Mr. Russell Connor, the bouquet for the new welterweight champion, Jim Briggs.
So not only the lightweight champion of Europe, but also the welterweight champion of Great Britain, holding both belts at the same time.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can't see him, but I'm sure you can hear him. Show your appreciation out there for the very unlucky Steve Gray. It's a match over a time of 30 minutes with 2 falls, 2 submissions, 2 knockouts, 2 disqualifications to decide the winning team. Firstly, we ask you to welcome the team in the blue corner on my left, consisting of the South London Ironman, Logan, and his partners, ladies and gentlemen, by the British heavy middleweight champion, Rollerball Rocco. In the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, known together as the martial arts fighters, may I introduce first of all, black belt Chris Adams. And his partner, Patton. And your referee, Mr. Joe D'Orazio.
Joe D'Orazio takes over the referee for this last bout of the afternoon, a tag contest. Yes, Gravel fans, once again is tag team time. Steve Logan and Mark Rocco, the heavy middleweight champion of Great Britain, versus Chris Adams and Patton, the martial arts fighters, both barefoot wrestlers. Rocco versus Adams. Rocco is pretty agile, as we all know, but so is his opponent, Chris Adams. In the all-white gear, his name on the knee, on both knees. 30 minutes tag, 2 falls, 2 submissions, 2 knockouts, 2 disqualifications to decide this one. Which means that one man can continue if his partner is knocked out or disqualified. Nicely taken Adams over the top cross press, and Chris Adams has got a chance of a very quick ball, but couldn't hold it. And a high monkey climb coming for Adams if he can get it. There it is. Beautiful. By a yard there. And Patton, the first time against Rocco. Patton we haven't seen too much of the wrestling rings, like the 3rd or 4th time we've seen. He's a Wolverhampton boy, 11 stone 10. We first saw him in February of this year. And Rocco, of course, the heavy middleweight champion of Great Britain, sending Patton out through the top 2 ropes. 13 stone 4 of Rocco. In comes Logan, Rocco's partner, for the first time against Patton. And it's Logan coming in already with the close-in jabs, which is so good. Look at the hair that time. He delivers them so beautifully from close in. Really hard. Patton goes to try and get a tag, gets the tag, and in comes Chris Adams against Logan. Oh yes, back of the neck, Logan's back of the neck quarters, Chris Adams goes over for a folding press, and it looks like it isn't. Chris Adams, the first fall in 2 minutes, 37 seconds of the 30-minute third contest. Adams, the first one over Logan, by a pinfall.
Ladies and gentlemen, just over 2.5 minutes, the first 4 opponents to the martial arts fighters.
Martial arts fighters, both judo men, of course, and very happy with that first fall against the much heavier and more experienced opposing team. Just over 2.5 minutes, and Logan in trouble now. He's got to continue against Adams. He knows that he could go down again and out of the ring, leave it all to his partner, Mark Rocco. The drop kick was but a tag. And in comes Rocco versus Adams. This is how we started the battle. We were blindsided then, so even any of us know whether it was a punch or not. We were talking like it, and that kick was far too late, so was that. And the public warning for that, so the Lazio won't stand up for that. Over the top and a cross on Rocco, but thrown off very easily. Yes, the blue kick, caught him on the jaw. Rocco on Logan, who was outside of the ropes. Adams drop kicking him in the back, and perfectly legally. He wasn't on the ropes. And a reverse posting by Adams on Rocco. In comes Patton now against a much weakened Rocco. 25 minutes to go in this tag contest. There's 5 minutes gone. Rocco and a pile driver, he often pulls one of those. Pile driver, that should slow Patton down a bit. He got it right. He's going to try it again. Yes! Patton in very weakened condition now. This looks awfully like the equalizer, and a submission on, and a submission it is to Rocco on Patton. And it just took 5 minutes, 45 seconds into that. Rocco on Patton. Submission.
Ladies and gentlemen, just under 6 minutes, the second fall of the contest was an equalizing submission in favor of Rocco and Logan.
So 1 fall each already. 1 fall by Adams in 2 minutes 37. Equalized there by the submission in 5:45. And here we go for the third session. Rocco and Patton have to restart, of course. And a back elbow. Patton's jaw must be pretty weakened after that submission. He's trying the same thing again, but this time he's over the top nicely. And a monkey climb, beautiful monkey climb by Patton. And Patton a bit angry now, coming in very, very hard. Means business finally. Hoping that Rocco would go over the back, but Rocco was too smart. Again the crotch hold, Rocco again the pile driver, and the third time reverse double knee hold. Rocco's got him surely. That's it, and it's the Rocco-Logan team who have won it by 2-1 in 7 minutes and 2 seconds to be exact into the bottom. John Harris.
Ladies and gentlemen, the deciding call gives the verdict to the team of Rollerball Rocco and Steve Logan. Appreciation for martial arts fighters Chris Adams, Patton.
Unlucky losers after a very good first fall in just 2.5 minutes. Well, that's it, and it's time to say goodbye now from all of us at Wembley Arena. We hope you've enjoyed this special one, but remember, next Saturday is the real big one, so join us then. Meantime, have a good week. Till next week.
On behalf of our two promotions, we do thank you for your patronage this evening. Nice to have seen all of you, and we hope we shall see you around from place to place during the next many months and many years of professional wrestling. Till then, a very good night to you all.